plane's taken off. Insane heading towards Camp Bravo. We have Team Go and we have VSGCrawlers. So at this point, it's all a mess. It's going to be interesting to see which team lands in Paradise and Bootcamp. Obviously, those are the two most heavily contested places. Go heading all the way down south towards the dockyards. We have Insane and Bravo, Rip Squad spreading across Mongai. Encore in Mega Encore in in Paradise Resort. Team IE, I believe that's Initiative heading towards Cow. Supergirls heading towards the compound at the edges of the cliffs near Paradise and Bootcamp. Elemento, complete control of Bootcamp. Interesting. Pinon is surprisingly very heavily contested. I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect Pinon to be the place which would turn into the biggest battlefield of them all. But for now, we have Team Go X not really having the best of time. And once again, they're off to a bad start. A Shadow finishes off one of their players. Nah, definitely not the start you were hoping for. Oh no. It's kind of fair, to be honest. Let's be honest. Mayhem, they're already ahead of Fnatic and Orange Rock, even though they haven't played as many games as them. So we should give the other teams a chance. A bit fair. And it's not like Navjot can't do anything else. He can still steal a couple of kills. He can still play for placement. So all hope is not lost yet. Speaking of hope, TeamGenocide, very close to ruins. Definitely heard the gunshots of Team Power in there. And they're quite spread apart. So do they circle around Team Power in a very nice boa constrictor-esque fashion? Or do they just get picked off one by one? It's a win some, lose some situation. Let's see what decisions they make next. Yeah. None of us can. Nobody would have expected Mayhem to make mistakes like that. It's very uncharacteristic of them. And I'm not able to sense whatever Team Mayhem just did, but it's okay. Things happen, and the best we can do is just forget them and move on. Jesus, that was a bit too deep. That doesn't just apply for PUBG Mobile. It applies for pretty much every aspect in life. Moving away. Yeah, moving away from unsolicited philosophy, let's move on to Icky Mafia versus Mega. Swag does manage to get the knock and kill onto Mighty, and Zeref is just reloading behind the rock. He can't help his teammate in any way possible. He does spot Encore, but he realizes that there's players closer to him, and he does manage to get knocked. Pain gets a kill onto Wexy, and he's very close to his enemies. I don't think Wexy will be able to will be revived anytime soon, but his teammates can lay down some suppressing fire and keep him alive for some time. New Noob, Zeref, and Pain. Pain was trying to flank them from the other side, but realizes it's better to stick with his teammates as a wall of smoke blooms up in the middle of these two teams. There is a brief moment of disengagement. Maybe the teams can use this time to revive their fallen comrades or flank them from the other sides, which is exactly what New Nuke is doing.
All right, we're back. I'm so sorry, I've been having some technical issues, and I believe my mic was not functioning for that entire Mayhem situation, so...
No, it was...
No, I think there has been a little glitch, and we do apologize for the technical issues, but we have sorted it out. Thank you so much for the feedback. We've got Icky Mafia, of course, on the screen here right now. They lost one man, but it's okay, they're still back in the game. That was a quick, decisive victory for them.
Well, Mega, they are falling away, and it's fine. Mega would have wanted to take those fights once again, but it's fine if you just walk away now and take those fights later on in the play stages later. I mean, it's obviously better to have one team completely eliminated, so that's less danger for you. But Icky Mafia is not out of danger just yet, because they might just run into Team Mega once again. They are both circling around the same hill, and guess what? Even Supergirls is in the mix. They're pretty close by. Insane might just have the vision onto Team Ecstasy, because they're on the same side of Quarry. But let's be honest, Raven are dangerously close to one other team, and they are in cars, so Raven probably might run into some unexpected resistance. There's an AWM smack in the center, unclaimed, not even a single player around it.
Right.
That's surprising.
Yeah, well, there goes that AWM. Hopefully, it will get picked up by one team. And for those of you who just missed the mayhem that Mayhem went through, we had a team nade right on the screen. Unfortunate for Mayhem as they got eliminated by Team Go. And now we are spectating Team Tamil. I'm just going to call you guys Team Tamil because it's just easier. I'm sorry. Team Go right here, Fang, Void, and Zoro, feeling pretty good about themselves, right? That they've eliminated one of the top teams in PMCO Spring Split.
Yep.
Good for them.
And they left one of the players of Team Mayhem alive so that he can live to tell the tale and relive the horrors of running into Team Go probably later on in the game. But Team Mayhem still can do a lot of stuff, and I'm actually surprised. We did see a lot of teams towards Painan at the start of the game, but not a lot of them are still over there. They're moving in and around the same places, but surprisingly for Sanhok, the map is pretty silent. Hardly any fights happening, which is rare, to be honest.
Yeah, and I do believe we still have all 16 teams present and accounted for. Only Mayhem losing their 3 players, but yeah, it's been a pretty quiet circle so far. We haven't seen too much of action, and we do apologize for the technical snafus that are happening right now. As you know, Crips is now casting this game from Mumbai in the comfort of his comfy studio, and I'm casting this game from the comfort of my studio apartment in Chennai. So yeah, not studios, but studio apartments. We just try to sound cool. And we have the circle right now on the screen. We've got a pretty decent circle eastwards facing. Most of the teams already in the circle. Team Insane, of course, centrally positioned. Again, the Supergirls. Why do I keep saying Sugargirls? The Supergirls are also looking to rotate. Hopefully, they will not run into too much of action. Icky Mafia as well. We've got Team 19 getting in a quick fight, shooting Mega, shooting at Ultron, and vice versa. Team Element also.
Revenge versus VSG. Okay, this is good enough. Now, both these teams made some questionable decisions in the previous game. This is their chance at redemption. VSG, very close to each other, so if Revenge can somehow get their nades right and use that uphill advantage, roll the nades down the hill, they should be able to get the kills, but they don't even need that. Akshay with just a holoscope should be able to knock out HB, and now the push begins. They're spraying randomly in the smoke, and they're still finding shots, so that's great. Now, VSG have a little bit of time before Revenge get towards them, and they surround them from every direction. Akshay taking the left flank, his teammates taking the right, and they're inching closer to their opponents.
Akshay is trying to get an angle on Team VSGCrawlers, and obviously VSGCrawlers has healed up, and they are going to want to try to position themselves better. Sorry?
They just disengaged.
Yep, they just disengaged. I'm guessing they didn't want to take the fight. They didn't want to commit to the fight. Meanwhile, oh my god, the Supergirls, Riddhi and Amisha in the line of sight of Zarif from Icky Mafia. Icky Mafia, Zarif is almost mocking them in a way, trying to get them to peek out of that rock. Amisha standing, and she moves into the blue smoke and manages to get out of the line of sight. Icky Mafia going to want to get into this fight, and hopefully we'll see the Supergirls actually do something for a change in this PMCO group stage, because we really haven't seen much.
I love the way they use that smoke to completely cover off the distance between the rock and that settlement. They get to the safety of those houses, and now they can freely move about and reposition themselves, and hopefully set up a nice tactical area so that they can, eliminate Team IM without much trouble. So see, I'm genuinely impressed. Right. I have no idea how Supergirls are still at the bottom. They're making some really sound and really sensible decisions, which means they have a lot of game awareness.
Absolutely. I think it's Supergirls have just had a rough start to the entire tournament, and there is obviously a lot of pressure. There's a lot of internal politics happening with 2 of their players leaving. But hey, here we go. We've got Team Element Prince knocking a Revenge esports player in the background, I believe.
We did see Revenge engage with VSGCrawlers just a minute ago, but now they're in the process of Team Element. Ultron finishes off Sonic as well. That's gotta be bad. And even Prince, he's taken the fall. Can he be revived though?
Rezzed and back up, looking for a heal. Trilok, Akshay and Raid from Revenge Esports need to get an angle on Team Element. Prince also looking dangerously low, but not anymore. It's a 4v3 on the screen right now, right outside Quarry. Let's see what happens here as both these teams try to get an angle on each other and get a man advantage. Akshay going for the hill, firing a volley of shots but not making contact. Trying to get a rotation, hopefully. Akshay going for the far west flank.
Speaking of rotation, Speaking of rotations, Frost has already flanked them from the other side. Just keep that in mind as we go and as we watch the fights next, because Frost is the one who's going to turn the tide of this battle.
Sure, and now we've got Team Ecstasy and Team Go. Team Go obviously going to be feeling pretty good, having knocked out Mayhem, most of Mayhem from the Sanhok map. And here we go, we've got Akshay already getting a knock on Prince. Beautiful sprayed out for him. He's trying to go for the thirst, but he does not connect. He is now spraying willy-nilly as Raid also trying to get an angle. Gabber needs to make a quick decision here. Does he pick up Prince? The smokes are now out as Gabber tries to get an angle on any attackers from Revenge Esports. Akshay heals up as well. The smoke plumes are already on the screen, and Revenge Esports knows that that knock is not going to be converted. Meanwhile, we've got insane knocking. Team Initiative Fury off screen as Ultron gets a knock on Akshay. Oh my god, Akshay tries to go for a rotate and gets punished for it as Tempest knocks Fury and Insane knocks Muse. This is not really good for Team Initiative as they're taking aggression from Team Insane.
Crucifer behind the rock has a line of sight onto Tempest. Aditya, on the other hand, is busy trying to hold off the flank from Team Insane as Sky and Legend flank them from the upper side, and they have a player in the birdhouse as well. They try to spray. Aditya connects the shots, and he gets knocked. He will be finished off as well. Crucifer can't do anything to save his teammate as he's busy hiding behind the rock, and he will be thirsted as well. Initiative knocked out as Insane makes some amazing rotations and great mid-fight decisions to surround Team Initiative from every direction, and that's the way you attack a team. Take notes, boys. This is the perfect way to attack someone on Sanhok.
Well, yep, Team Insane showing that they were the more mechanically gifted for sure, and having pushed this team in a way that most teams haven't pushed in Sanhok. Yep, Sanhok is one of those games, one of those maps where you really need to be aggressive at the right moment. You need to take those opportunities, and Team Insane clearly did that. Now we've got Icky Mafia still trying to get an angle on the Supergirls. Not much has happened since the last time we spotted these two teams. Misha playing it safe. They're both in the circle, and the circle has shifted to the south. It is a Kampong cave quarry type of circle. We've got the Team Tamil right in the center with Team Ecstasy a little off center. Team Insane moving in from the north towards a slightly more central position. Zerif trying to get an angle on the Supergirls.
Yeah, but both these teams are in the circle, nice and safe. Insane spreading out quite a bit, but I don't think they'll be taking any fights anytime soon. And Core and Yumumba also should be able to rotate into the circle safely. Mega might just be in a little bit of danger for power, but that seems unlikely. Now, once the fight between Supergirls and Icky Mafia does break out, Mega and Core will try to third party them, but now they have bigger problems. Power has spotted Mega and Core. The fight between Power and Mega has already begun.
This is going to be a good fight, ladies and gentlemen, because Team Mega is, of course, a sponsored team with a bootcamp, I believe, and hopefully we will see some interesting plays from them as Icky Mafia disengages from the Supergirls and tries to move into the circle. Maybe they'll try to get people. Meanwhile, Team Elements Ultron. Oh my god, Icky Mafia Zerif just gets knocked by a spray down from Paradox from Team Mega. Icky Mafia Neo Knight trying to figure out where the shots came from. He takes the aim. Oh my god, what a beautiful spray from Knight, knocking Mega teammates. Even Payne getting another knock. Beautiful retaliation from Icky Mafia. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's see what Icky Mafia does here as Team Mega has two players knocked, and they are getting aggroed by another team. Vexy in a bad position, losing a lot of HP. Paradox also pretty low. And there we go. Knight finishing, knocking Paradox, knocking Vexy, Payne knocking, and oh my god, so many knocks. Icky Mafia is not letting these players survive. Encore, last man standing. That was a brutal spray down from Icky Mafia. They paid the price, Mega. Don't you think they shouldn't have shot at Zerif while they were rotating?
Yeah, I thought they would be able to catch Icky Mafia in transition, because you see Icky Mafia, they ran out of patience. They decided to just give up on Supergirls and decided to go third party in. But they ended up catching Encore and eliminating the rest of his team. Payne taking a bit of bullets from the team towards the left. We can't really see which team is that. Maybe
that is that is Supergirls. I need to stop saying Supergirls.
I know, even I'm developing this habit. Isn't there a band called Supergirls or something?
Maybe,
no,
I don't know. Encore going for the spray, gets the knock on Neo Knight. Unfortunately, as Zerif trades him perfectly, and the Megastars have been eliminated, and Icky Mafia is now going to look at Supergirls and try to maybe deal with them as Team Full Power also are not too far away, a stone's throw away from them. Icky Mafia, what an amazing conversion right there. They were caught out in the open, they got sprayed down, Zerif got knocked, but even though they were not the initiators in that fight, they managed to turn the tides of the fight, and they are back on top.
So I just googled it. There is no such band called Sugar Girls, but there is something called Spice Girls. Now let's see if the Supergirls have it in them to make this game into something masaladar and spicy. Give us some nice fights.
Crips, oh my god, Mayhem. Mayhem got eliminated. Not sure how, but I guess he just got spotted out. Meanwhile, Team Element Ultron getting a knock on Raid from Team Revenge Esports off screen. Akshay running to help him. They're all way outside the circle, and the blue zone is starting to creep on them. And I can't believe that you told a 29-year-old like me about Spice Girls. Shame on you. Shame on you. I used to listen to them when I was in school, okay?
then you should know that there's nothing called as Supergirls.
They are Supergirls. I've been saying Sugar Girls.
Sugar Girls, yeah. Dude. Can we stop with the obscure band references now?
I mean, I'm not doing it on purpose, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I really do. And now we've got Team Ecstasy and Team UMamba. UMamba having really shat the bed last game. Hopefully we can see UMamba. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. They're just telegraphing each other's footsteps. Meanwhile, we've got Revenge Esports eliminating VSG. Oh my God. Trilok with the one-shot headshot. Look at him go for the thirst. The VSGCrawler member also gets knocked. Trilok not wasting bullets. Like a hitman almost, you know?
Ammo conservation. Good opportunity for you to show yourself how many bullets you can carry forward into the game. It's not like there's any shortage of bullets, but hey, why not? But while UMEXRXN were busy trying to get those knocks, Ecstasy engages upon them, and they've knocked out 2 of their players. Now, this is concerning. Bhishma, the strongest player of the team, is very close to his opponents. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates are busy reviving and healing each other. Bhishma just needs to hold the ground and just hope that he doesn't die. He's doing a good job of keeping Team Ecstasy at bay, but they are going to have to push in regardless as the Blues tries to push them in. We have Team Go and Team Ecstasy also in the mix over here, so there's going to be a 3-way battle. Not for this compound, but to see which one of these teams makes it into the blue zone first. I just hope that they have enough meds to stay outside if the circumstances forces them to.
Meanwhile, we have FULLPWR eliminated on off-screen. I believe Icky Mafia took them out. And yeah, we've got a three-team situation here. We've got Team Ecstasy, UMEXRXN, Ecstasy, and Team Go as well. Team Go having eliminated most of Mayhem in the beginning of the game. Oh, that nade has got to hurt Venom as he needs to reposition. That's a nice name, by the way, Venom. I respect that. And Kiki, OP also trying to get an angle on Team Go. As Sahil, as I said before, the gifted Sahil getting a beautiful knock on Team Geo's player Zoro. Sahil going to be feeling pretty good about himself. But UMEXRXN pushes them. Frosty really low. Frosty gets in trade on Gold Blade. Destro gets the knock on Frosty. Bhishma thirst Frosty OP. And here we go. We've got another fight happening as Zerif also aggroes Team Element. Oh my God, Destro from Team UMEXRXN gets knocked by the play zone. That's got to be embarrassing for him. Team Ecstasy getting out of the circle, getting into the circle, I believe. And oh my God, TeamGenocide with the nade on Rip. Oh my God, there's too much happening right now on screen.
And somehow Razor still manages to knock out Ash Gamer. So Ash and Razor both knocked each other out with grenades. It's a nade for nade as the play zone continues to push them forward. TeamGenocide is in danger. Critic has to abandon his teammates and move ahead, hoping that he will get across the road, but he will not. He will be falling to the crosshairs of Team Revenge as they also step in. Somehow Rip Squad with their 3 remaining players are alive, but it seems like XDG will have to abandon his teammates. I don't think they're going to be able to revive each other.
Unfortunate. Team Geo also eliminated. It is Rip Squad with 3 players, dangerously close. Getting an angle on Revenge. Oh, here we go. Rahul knocks Akshay as Gabbar gets a molly on Trilok. This is not looking good for Revenge Esports. Akshay gets thirsted. Finally, Revenge Esports pretty much almost out of the game. And Trilok also gets knocked. Revenge Esports dangerously close to getting knocked out. 1 player remaining in Revenge Esports as Bhishma also another UMEXRXN player getting knocked by the play zone. Terrible luck. Ecstasy trying to get an angle on these players. He sprays, but he gets overconfident. And UMEXRXN eliminated as well as Bhishma, TeamGenocide eliminated as well. This is crazy. We have so many eliminations and so many third parties. Crips, take it away.
Ecstasy, they have sight on Team Revenge and the one Rip Squad. But while I say that, another team gets knocked out. Icky Mafia, they have been eliminated. Team Ecstasy, though, they are pushing in slowly and surely into the circle while keeping everyone else in check. This is great. Supergirls, they will be caught off guard and they will be eliminated as well. This circle is absolutely devastating. 3 teams have already fallen and the circle hasn't even finished closing entirely yet. Element, they get 1 more as Sahil managed to return fire upon Rip Squad. Rahul knocked out in the open and Razor healing away outside the blue. Tempest, he needs to make his way in, but he's going to finish off Kiki 1 more time before he finally enters the zone. He still managed to get the revive onto Legend. Insane, having some insane performances and keeping themselves alive.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Rip Squad, they are healing away. They know for a fact that Team Ecstasy have eyes on them, but Unreal has been knocked, and this is the chance that Rip Squad needs to take. But instead of going into the zone, he's going to put the knocks. This is great. He's going to die, but he will take out a couple more players before he finally hits the ground. Rip Squad saying that, hey, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to take you with me. And that's the power of sacrifice. Either way, it did not work out.
Yeah,
as Sahil still manages to revive Venom. So Ecstasy have 2 of their players alive now, and they fire upon Element's Gabbar. He does take a little bit of damage, but while I say that Ultron manages to knock out one of the players of Ecstasy, it's a 2v2v2, 3-way battle for the chicken dinner, and all the teams know each other's position. Element, Ultron is taking fire from the other side, somehow is still alive. Gabbar hiding in the smoke. Both of them are very far apart. They can't help each other. The molly barely misses, and Sahil's going to use that chance because he's figured out exactly where Gabbar is. He's just trying to figure out where Ultron is. And the blue zone will push him forward. He's going to be out of cover, and he takes the chance. Venom gets a knock onto Ultron as he finally moves out of the stone, and he will be in the open. But while I say that, Insane has been a bit quiet for some time. They have the high ground advantage. They're just waiting for Ecstasy to finish off the fight with Elements so that they can third party in later. But Insane are losing patience. Ultron, no chance of him getting revived. Sahil moving along from the left-hand side. He takes a lot of damage from the nade, and he doesn't know exactly where Ultron is. It's Elements who takes the chance to get the knock onto Sahil. Venom, last man standing for his team. No chance of getting his teammate back online, as Insane have to just deal with one player from Elements, one player from Ecstasy, both knocks, and this is the perfect chance for Insane to mount a comeback. Will they go for the revive though? Not going to be possible, as Venom, even though he's down on the ground, manages to eliminate one more player and get another point in the bag, but his position has been compromised, and Legend takes him down 1 versus 2. It's Gabbar. It's the big bad villain of Sholay. Can he show us something else today? Has a low ground, which means he can get needed to oblivion, but he's doing a lot of damage. Not gonna be enough as Insane walk away with the chicken dinner.